off. They'll just be back.
Daddy, that means I'm going to have to go with them.
No, you will not. I'm listening to my instincts for the first time now. You go upstairs, you pack only absolutely what you need, and you go to Eden's room. You get her passport. I want yours, too.
Wait. You sure?
Yes, I am sure. I do not want her abused. I do not want her imprisoned ever again.
Hey, if I leave the country now, they're going to think I'm running away because I'm guilty.
No, they won't, sweetheart. They'll think you're just disturbed. We'll let them think that until we get enough evidence to clear you, that's all. I talked to Gina. She doesn't have anything to say or anything to clear you. If she did, you would have cashed in on it by now. So let's just stall that trial.
There's a villa in Tuscany near the Armonti vineyards. I kept it. No one will know who she is, and no one will ask questions.
No, good. 2 calls will straighten all that out. Please, honey. Trust me.
What are you doing here, Cece?
Came to see Santana, Rosa.
Then you've wasted a trip. I won't let you near her.
Rosa.
No. She's weak and sick, and I won't let you take advantage of her condition to get custody of Brandon.
My purpose is not to take advantage of her. My purpose is to protect Brandon.
He doesn't need protection from his own mother.
Rosa, if Santana doesn't voluntarily give up custody, I'll take her to court and get it. You know me well enough and long enough to know that I mean what I say. It's not an idle threat, and she will lose.
No, she won't.
Oh, Rosa, she knows something. She may go to jail very soon. Would you like her to also be labeled an unfit mother?
Rosa, wait. Rosa.
Don't.
Can't
please.
you see that she's suffering?
I know I hurt her. I can't think of anybody else right now but Brandon. He is the victim here.
If Cece sent you to try to convince me...
No, he didn't. I came here to apologize. He never should have talked to you that way.
That's the way Cece deals with people who get in his way. I should have left his house a long time ago.
You don't mean that.
It's the truth. I couldn't leave the children.
We'd all miss you terribly.
They can see me at my house. I won't go back there again.
Rosa, believe me, I know how you feel, but there must be someone...
On peut peut-être arranger ça entre nous. Il y a sûrement un moyen.
Pas tant que Channing continuera à maltraiter Santana. Vous êtes d'accord avec lui, Sophia? Vous pensez que Santana est une mère indigne?
Très honnêtement, je ne sais pas quoi en penser. Santana a connu d'énormes difficultés à certains moments, et vous le savez aussi bien que moi. Elle dépose Brandon chez nous de plus en plus souvent, elle vient le chercher très tard, parfois même elle le laisse toute la nuit. Alors vous voyez, ça allait déjà très mal bien avant l'accident.
C'est la faute de Channing. S'il ne l'avait pas forcée à se marier pour récupérer son fils, on n'en serait pas là. Il veut la punir en lui prenant Brandon une fois de plus. Il veut se venger après tout ce qui est arrivé à Eden.
Rosa, il faut que vous réalisiez qu'Eden...
Been killed. I know that. It's been on my mind constantly since it happened. I feel sick about it. Don't you know I love Eden as if she were my own?
Yes, I do. You always loved my children, and there's no way I can repay you for that.
You can keep Cece from hurting Santana. Oh, please, Sophia, you can't believe that Santana would deliberately try to run Eden down. You can't believe it.
No, but what you have to think about is that Santana is going to have to face a trial. She might even have to face a divorce. She's not going to be ready to be able to take care of Brandon the way he should be taken care of.
But I can take care of him. I'm his grandmother.
And he loves you, but he doesn't know you're his grandmother. He looks at Cece as his father. If he comes back to the house, it's like coming home to him. He'll have his own room. He'll go back to his old school. It's going to be a very easy transition for Brandon. That little boy needs stability right now. Cece and I can give it to him. No matter what you think about Cece, he adores Brandon. Rosa, I want you to think about it. Before you say no, that's all. Think about what is best for Brandon. He's the one that has to come first.
You angry with me?
I think I'm just angry with life.
I was sure you thought I was too hard on Santana.
I helped you in the end. I talked to Rosa. I just feel so sorry for Santana.
You know something? We've known her all her life. I don't think we really know her, though. I don't think her mother really knows her.
You can't condemn her yet, Cece. We don't have any facts.
I know. What?
I identify with her. She's lost everything and she's lost it all at the same time. I know what that's like.
Stop that. That's ancient history.
Well, we should learn from history.
We did. And we won it all back. Even more. Why don't we get out of here? Here you go.
I don't really want to hear this, darling.
Will you let me finish, please?
Do I have to? When you start out a sentence saying, I want to tell you about this woman who it was so irresistible, I don't want to hear the rest of it.
Oh, you will when I tell you what you had that was so irresistible.
What was it?
Your smile.
My smile.
Mm-hmm. Well, the closest I'd come to it since I lost you. My heart just stopped when I saw her smile. Up to then, she was just an ordinary woman that I was introduced to at a fairly ordinary dull party. After that, you couldn't drag me away from her. I mean, I talked a blue streak. I hauled out every joke, every funny one-liner I could think of just to get her to laugh and to smile. Because every time she smiled, I felt you were back with me. She thought I was the wittiest man she ever met in her life.
What happened to this woman?
I think I ran out of jokes because she stopped smiling. See, there it is, that smile. That enchanting smile.
I hope I don't remind you of her.
There is no one in the world like you. And believe me, I searched. And I searched. And I searched. And I searched. I forgot. Bruce is not here.
Oh, no. Isn't it someone in this whole house can answer the door?
No, just me.
No.
Excuse me, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I'm coming!
What? I was afraid no one would be home.
The hell do you want, Lionel? Never mind, I'm busy anyway.
I don't like being here any more than you like seeing me.
Then why are you here?
I came to ask a favor. No idea who they are, Cece. But if they want $2 million, then by God, that's what they'll
What do you mean, 2 million? You told me 1 million.
It's $2 million. We already got $1 million from Augusta's money, and Lakin signed the papers that were necessary. We used Warren's trust, but it still adds up to just $1 million. Now, Cece, I will pay you back somehow, I swear.
Oh.
Cece, for heaven's sake.
Let me ask you a question, Lionel. You called the police yet?
No, of course not.
What do you mean, of course not? When you're dealing with criminals, don't you think you should get some outside help from people who know how to deal with these
They
things?
said if I called the police, they would kill her.
Kidnappers always say that. You gotta call their bluff.
And you think I'm going to take that chance?
Surely you can understand how he feels.
Sophia, if you give in to these people, you give them carte blanche to do this to everybody. It's
We
another
are
form of terrorism.
talking about Augusta's life
I am
here.
not going to give $1 million to terrorists. I'm not going to go along with this at all. That's it.
Fine. Fine, Cece. I don't want you to go anywhere you don't want to go, except maybe straight to hell.
I know what you think I should have done. Would you like to let me explain?
This is not a mere difference of opinion, and I'm not going to let this stand.
And what does that mean?
That means, very simply, that if you don't give him the money, I will.
Come here.
I really thought I was starting to see some signs of compassion in you.
I am feeling very sorry for Lionel, if this is true.
If it's true, are you saying to me that you doubt it?
Sophia, the man stood here not very long ago and said he's going to get back every dime I ever took from him if it took him a lifetime. How do I know this is not what he's trying to do now?
Because that man walked in here with desperation all over his face because his wife has been kidnapped, and you won't admit that you are part of the
I
cause.
didn't kidnap Augusta.
No, but you took away everything else he has. He is helpless now in a situation like this because of you, because you ruined him for some petty revenge.
You sound like Eden.
Really, what does that mean?
She said the same thing. She's very upset that I took everything from him. She was ashamed of me.
Well, he won't listen to me, but maybe you'll listen to Eden even though it might be too late.
Maybe I could listen to both of you. Darling, I'm not making excuses for myself, but when I thought I lost everything, and I'm talking about you, I wanted him to lose everything. When I thought he was taking you away from me, I had to fight back. I guess I have to admit now, I went too far.
I never thought I'd hear you say that.
You know, I was thinking about this the other day. I took a look at you and I thought to myself, maybe if Kelly was here and safe, I'd probably have everything I ever wanted. I'll do what you want me to do.
You'll give him the money. You know, I didn't think I could. But I keep falling more in love with you.
You can count it. But believe you said you were short of time.
Money. $1 million.
Yes. All I ask is that I have a say in how it's handled. And I want to guarantee that this is a legitimate request.
Legitimate?
Lionel, how do I know you're not making up this whole thing to get the money and just take off?
It's not a scheme.
Cece, don't.
All right. No more questions. Have I earned the right to give you some advice?
Of course, go ahead.
Since you don't want the police, at least have some security, some private detectives around when Augusta is released.
No, they're bound to be on the lookout for something like that. I can't risk her life.
Lionel, how do you know they will not kill her after they take the money? Do you have any assurance that she's alive even now?
Mr. Lockridge, there's a phone call for you.
Yes.
Time for a progress report. Do you have the money?
Yes. Yes, I have it.
You're saying that maybe she left the hospital to hurt people, to get even?
Look, all I'm saying is that she's not herself right now, and I don't know what she's going to do. I mean, the drugs she's been taking have messed up her mind, and I'm worried about her and what she might do. I mean, she's got anger. She has hatred toward a lot of people here now.
I don't understand how it ever came to this.
I hated this because I didn't have the brains to see that the way she was acting could only be drugs.
Eden could be her target. Santana's tried to attack her before. She does blame you for her problems, doesn't she?
I'll get it.
No, I'll get it. Why don't you back away till we know who this is? Oh, hey. Hi. Hey. Oh, come here, kid. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh. He'll be back in a minute.
Burley's changing the car's battery. He'll be
Back in a minute. Where's Eden?
She went upstairs.
Oh. Let's talk about you now, then.
Well, Daddy, I'm better. I'm much better. I know now what happened the night of Dylan's death. And I tell you, it all became so clear to me once I got out of that hospital.
Darling, tell me what you remember.
That there was a gun, and that Dylan was going to use it to hurt me. And Daddy, you've got to believe me. I know this really happened, and you can get as many psychiatrists as you want to examine me, and I know they're going to tell you that I'm sane. That I'm sane enough to face the charges and stand trial.
Kelly, you don't have to convince us. We're already convinced.
Baby, we can see that you've changed. No more sanitarium. No more Dr. Rawlings, I promise you.
Daddy, really? Can't he make me go back?
Cece, please, don't make